The sky to the earth, the rain to the wind, the land to the wide open spaces, mountains and flowers to oceans and trees, the red sun in the sky, rumbling thunder, misty fog, the sun setting, the wind high and the autumn moon white, the rain clearing, making the evening sunset red. Hello everyone. The musical instrument in front of me is the guzheng, one of China's ancient stringed instruments. People from long ago gave it the name zheng because of the clanging sound the instrument makes, and according to historical accounts, it was already popular 2,700 years ago in what is now the Shanxi province. Because it comes from an era so long ago, so distant and far away, present-day people put the word ancient before its first name, zheng, and that is why it is now known as the guzheng. In the earliest time, the instrument had only 7 strings. Respectively, these represented the sky, the land, and the 5 Chinese elements. Gradually, as time went on, the guzheng became a 12, then a 13, a 16 and an 18th stringed instrument, until after 1949 it became the instrument we know these days with 21 strings. The instrument is tuned to a 5-tone scale. Let's have a look. It has a total of 21 strings. What are they called and how can we remember them? The first thing we need to know is the sound the 5-tone scale makes. Usually, our most common note is D. We call this main sound gong. As our first note, this sound is sung as do. So this note on the furthest string from us is called do. Following on from this, the strings are do, re, mi, so, la. Let's listen to this. This is the first set of sounds, and now we'll listen to the second set. The first set is called a cycle. Starting from the 6th string, let's listen to the effect of this. Can you feel this, everyone? The first and the second sets sound very similar, but the first set has a deeper sound. This is why we call this first sound the double bass. The second set is just called the bass. These are distinguished between in musical notation. The guzheng uses numerical musical notation. When writing for the double bass, 2 dots are written vertically underneath its note. These dots represent the deepest bass sound. The second sound, called the bass, has only 1 dot written underneath its notes, and this shows that it is the bass sound. Following on from there, let's go to the third set of sounds. We will find that of all the 21 strings, this is situated right in the middle, and also called the middle sound. Let's listen. When writing for these middle sounds, there are no dots either below or above. Following on, the 4th set is the high and treble notes. We will listen first. The sound is piercing and really bright. When writing this sound, a dot is written above, representing these high notes. And finally, when 2 dots of do are written above a string, let's listen. This represents the highest sound the instrument can make. This 21-stringed instrument tuned to a 5-tone scale produced a sound that ancient people thought was closest to being in harmony with nature. Let's have a listen to all the sounds now. Now let's learn our first piece of music. This is called Laughter from the Sea. And it has 8 phases. First we'll learn the first 4. The first phase starts in the middle sound at La. We all remember where that is, right? Just find the middle sound So, and we can see that this is a colored string. Find the string above and start playing the 5-tone scale forwards. I'll play this and everyone can listen. Good. We'll play the first phase with the thumb. Playing from La, we'll go forward playing the 5-tone scale. There is a change in rhythm between the first and second sounds. Everyone needs to pay attention. Good. Now let's have a look at the second phase, which has the same rhythm as the first, but we start from a different place. The second phase starts from Mi. Mi is a string before So, and we are still playing or strumming with the thumb. Good. The third phase is the hardest of all. We use the index finger to play this phase, and we start from the double bass note of So, playing 2 strings simultaneously, and then we play backwards from So. That's the third phase. Good. This phase is a little hard, so you all need to memorize it. Now, repeat the first 2 notes again, and we get to the 4th phase. This phase is a little bit like the first, but its final note is different. Please watch carefully, everyone. Now we are at the end, and we need to finish on Re. Good. Those are the first 4 phases. The next 4 are very similar to the first 4, apart from the final phase. The last note of this 8th phase is different from the last note of the 4th. First, let's have a look at this final 8th phase. We can see that this 8th phase lands on Do, but the 4th phase lands on Re. I'll play the 4th phase again. It's just a little bit different, but the 5th, 6th, and 7th phases are the same as the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And now let's play the whole 8 phases. After we become familiar with the music, we can add some of our individual technique. Let's play through the music once more.